Hey guys, my name's Justin, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're out here at Kalani 4x4 today. Having some fun in the bush? No, not quite. In fact, today is going to be a whole different video altogether. And I came out here for a specific reason, and we'll get onto that in a second. So let's just take a minute just to check over here. Beautiful green grass, the sand's a little bit damp. We've had some heavy rains the last few days. The guys from Volvo are even out here busy doing the driver training, and it is the best day for them. They're busy pushing their vehicles to the limits, but I'm not here today to do that. Instead, I'm here to do this. Number one, can you notice that? That's right, I'm using the Osmo Mobile 3 gimbal. So it's going to be tracking my movements a bit better. So let's just try it like this. I don't even have to pick the camera up. No, today's all about lift kits. It's all about how I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to get it right. I might just stop on the way home just to get some advice from some professionals who do it. I'll have to wait and see on that one. But it's a bit different from your normal 2-inch lift kit. On the fact that this is a comfort shackle. It's not the normal straight rear leaf shackle that we'd expect to see on a normal 2-inch lift kit. The idea behind these shackles is that it's an anti-vibration, or it's a smoother ride. As well as when one wheel starts lifting, it's supposed to give you a lot more flex by allowing that wheel to drop. Obviously, in doing that, we're going to have to start looking at upgrade suspension or adding stronger leafs in or anything like that, because then I'm worried that the shocks are going to bottom out coming out if you get too much flex and, you know, this wheel's just hanging there. Another concern of mine, which I kind of wrote off earlier on, was it banging back against the bar over here. So you can see your nuts and your bolts over here hitting against the frame of the shackle if your leaf bottoms out. But if I look at it like that, if that's centered and your leaves are flat, it should be there. That's what I'd assume. I don't know. You know, this is the whole thing. There isn't a lot of information on these shackles out at the moment, which is why I was looking at one of these. You know, just to be a bit different. I mean, why not? Maybe they work for me, maybe they don't. If they don't, I can always just go to a straight shackle in the back, and I've still got my spacers out in front. The spacers are quite simple. However, I've never really taken the front end off a car before, off a bucky. So it shouldn't be too difficult. At least having a 4x2, it saves me the trouble of worrying about CVs falling out. Okay, so I've decided to stop first at the professionals over here at 4x4 Mega World. They do a range of accessories and fitments and everything like that, and they do a lot of custom work for people as well. So I've just stopped over here just to ask him to give me some hints and tips on how to install this kit and how to install it in such a way that I'm not going to actually damage my own vehicle doing it, so that I can at least use my van again on Monday. So I look forward to the advice, and let's see what they have to say. Thank you very much to Jeffrey from 4x4 Mega World. But that information was perfect for me. You have no idea how much you helped me on that one. So first things first, I need to get these tires off. I need to start supporting the van up. I'm going to show you guys once it's jacked up and everything. I'm not going to show you how it's jacked up or anything like that, because I know there's a lot of safety officers and a lot of engineers that watch this channel. So I don't want you guys to have heart attacks over there. But just know that it will be supported safely. It's not going to be the ideal way of supporting it, but let's get cracking. We'll show you guys once everything's up and running, and or at least off, and the parts that I'm going to be taking off to get this thing done. A few hours later, my hard work is paying off for the first wheel. This was not an easy system to do. I watched a couple of YouTube videos. Low Range Nick, I'm going to give you a shout out here. Thank you very much. Your video on replacing the suspension on your MUX helped me out tenfold over here. Jeez, this is not for the faint-hearted. My advice, if you can do it, pay someone to do it, because it's really not worth doing it yourself. It's fun. It's a brilliant learning curve. I've also learned that my son's emptied half my toolbox. I don't know where that is. There was a lot of swearing, a lot of bashing, a lot of improvised tools that were going into taking this piece off. But look, I'm going to put it back now, and hopefully that goes okay. But I must say, it looks nice, the little blue anodized part. Okay, well, let's put it back together and see how it looks. Hopefully it's easier than taking it out. It should be, hey? It should be. Alright, so here we are, day 2 of the lift kit install. I ran out of daylight yesterday, and I wanted to work on it last night. I even parked the car undercover over here. I just never got a chance to do it. We ended up going out with some mates. One thing that I can say is the guys that do this for a living, big ups to you, Oaks. You're just doing very well. I did have some troubles putting it all back together yesterday. mainly because I underestimated how low the entire system goes down, or needs to go down, to accommodate that spacer kit. But now that I know how to do it, it should take me a bit quicker this morning. Okay, so there we have it. Both wheels are done in the front. Now time to do the rear leaves. So the lift kit is done, front and back. I've taken it for a bit of a spin. It feels nice. It needs to go in for the camber and everything like that still, so I'll do that all tomorrow, wheel alignments and everything. But yeah, so let's test it out and see how it goes. So there we have it, guys. Lift kit is done and dusted, installed, and I think you can agree with me, it's looking good. It really is. I think it was a wonderful improvement on my van. The comfort shackles as they are comfort. It's you going over the rocks and the rumble strips like normal. It's a lot softer ride over it. It's not as sharp and outlined like you would normally find it in the bush or on a rumble strip. That feedback that you get, it's always noise, like a very sharp feeling or a punchy feeling, I could say that. You know, everyone who's doing this 4x4ing and off-roading, you guys know what I'm talking about. You get that hard feeling. With the comfort shackles, it's very toned down. I have done a few tests around the park here to try and get as much load on the leaves as possible to see if they do flatten out and hit the shackle. They don't do it. So that's okay, because that's one of my fears that have now been isolated, and that's not going to happen. It might happen if I load up with equipment or something like that, but that's still something I'm going to test. So this is going to be like a little long-term review that's going to be happening on the shocks. So I look forward to doing it, and I've already got a couple of trips planned up where this is definitely going to come in handy. So thank you very much for watching the video, guys. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll check you on the next one. Also, if you know someone that has comfort shackles, please get in touch with me. I'd like to know your opinion and how they perform on your vehicle. So until next time, guys, we'll see you. Cheers.